Welcome back, fam. This is Chris with F4YT. I hope you guys been enjoying your day so far, staying safe, and really having fun, learning more about yourself, growing through this process of self-discovery, knowledge of self, realizing that, like, man, I know nothing about myself because there's always more to know. And remembering, like, hey, once I think I know everything, I stop growing. So I don't want to shut myself down. I want to keep an open mind. That's what it's all about. And today, guys, I just want to share, again, on a personal side, some things I learned, from my near-death experience. And again, it's all about revealing to myself that everything's connected, your purpose, your mission, everything. Even you listen to this presentation right now because you trust in your intuition. That will lead you to this presentation at this time. Okay. And congratulations for that. So today, be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If you appreciate the content, drop a thank you down below. And with this channel, is all about, giving you some tools, some resources, that mental food nourishment that you need to get you going to the next step. Because I don't want to waste your time, okay? So everything I share with you guys from my experiences, I know it can add value to somebody out there. If they take action, they're going to get some results. Okay, so be sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. If you love to donate, hey, I appreciate that too. But you're going to learn a lot on this channel, okay? But remember, guys, our purpose and mission require learning a whole bunch of life lessons to gain that knowledge and experience for our soul growth. And it's never too late to rewrite our story. We just need a mentor. We need proper, information that's going to lead us in the right direction so we can get said results, right? And that way we can duplicate things and speed things up, right? And that's what it's all about. But as you grow through this process of self-discovery, knowledge of self, and you're going to get pretty damn good, okay? Trust your own intuition. It's not about believing Chris. I'm just somebody just, reminding you of your greatness and letting you know that you got this, okay? So there are no accidents or coincidences. You need to hear this at this time. And remember, don't get played out here, because your thoughts, beliefs, words, emotion, and actions are going to equal your reality, your results, not your employer or somebody that you're working for, even if you run your own business, okay? Because once you stop working, the money stops. Remember that. But keep your money in check during this time. Learn about cryptocurrency, dollar cost averaging, monthly, weekly, daily, dividend stocks. It'll take you far, okay? But with that being said, guys, I just want to share, on a personal side, some things that really catapulted my life, my mindset, my connection with source, within me. But before we get started, I'm going to share, my story, and then I'm going to give you some takeaways that going to really empower you, okay, if you take action, okay? But you got to nourish this seed, okay? But leading into it, always, be the cause in your life instead of waiting for the effect to happen. Don't wait on luck. Create your own damn luck, okay? By what? Be intentional with your personal growth. Be intentional with the seeds that you plant in your life and in the lives of other people. And also, you're going to be intentional with planting quality seeds. Not about quantity. It's about quality seeds. And using that 80-20 rule, 20% at least going to yield some results using that 80-20 rule, right? But as you grow through this process, because you're going to learn a lot of stuff about yourself, and you don't need anybody else, okay? You just need some tools, some building blocks to lead you, in the right direction. And these 7 Hermetic principles, they will really help you. You will greatly thank me later, okay? But learn more. As you learn more about yourself, your life path number, your personal year, your natal chart, your spiritual team, the universe is going to line up a lot of synchronicity. So keep an open mind. There are no accidents. So that the thing that falls on the counter, when nobody's around, the noise that you hear, all of those are connected, okay? So pay attention. But leading into, summing things up when it comes to, the things I learned from my near-death experience. And I'm speaking, I'm a person of, 45 years, earth years of age, right? 21 years in the army that I retired from, that I serve in the medical field as well. And I've been through a lot of shit, okay? So, and with that being said, I've seen death in many forms and fashion throughout my life. And I'm like, wow, how am I still here, right? And so there's a story, that I need to share with you, okay? And that leading into, like, hey, through all the ups and downs, I was this guy here, Will Smith with that liquor bottle, man, being in the military, being exposed to different environments, I've seen a lot of things, okay? And, you know, and you can just use your imagination. And, you know, I end up having a little anxiety, depression, and I really lost focus on knowledge of self. Like, who am I? Like, why am I here? You know, it started affecting my family. You know, I had lack of, you know, self-love. I had no love of self, man. I'm serious. My weight changed, everything. My life changed. And what I'm saying is, you know, it led to, you know, accidents, you know, and there are no such things as accidents. You know, your spiritual team will let you know, like, hey, you need to figure some shit out, man. You need to get your act together. You got a purpose and a mission to fulfill. So different events, you know, it may not have to be so traumatic like it's this one, right? But many of you go through a lot of little ups and downs. Like, why me, right? Like, what's going on? Am I being punked, right? But I'm saying all that to say this. It's never too late to change. But I was this guy. I was that drunken master, right? Sitting on the bench with all that talents and gift. And, you know, and people out there really need to hear, you know, different messages. But I was just on the sideline, letting, you know, my gifts and talents go to waste. And it led to these accidents, you know, me flipping my truck, you know, a couple times, right? And then being involved in, you know, in Iraq, you know, seeing things out there, right? And also it reminded me, like, hey, Chris, there's more to life than what I've been told. And you don't need to be over here. You don't need to be here either. You need to tap back into your own inner voice and listen to me. Follow me, right? So, and then that inspired me to really move towards my dream. And my dream was to fulfill my purpose and mission. It's all about elevating the overall frequency and vibration of the planet and raising the awareness, okay? Because there's always more to know, all right? And what had happened was, right, I saw my inner light activated. You know, it showed me I was shown many hands. You know, it showed me like my true self, which is this beacon of light that's within me, right? This beacon of light that's within me. And I'm infinite. I'm powerful. You know what I'm saying? And so are you. And I could see that how each and every one of us have a part to play in the overall grand scheme of this wheel of life, right? And that's what we've been talking about a lot. But as we get ready to close things out, you know, I was shown a lot of things. And I'm going to share some more stuff in some future presentations. But I want to, you know, give you bite-sized pieces to things that you can, you know, help activate you and remind you of, like, oh, man, I'm not the only one here. No, you're not. So, but I'm saying all that to say this. You know, I was revealed that, hey, you know, there's a polarity here, and you know, some people are not playing by the rules. And I was shown the esoteric, the outer, and the esoteric, the inner version of source, or of, you know, this system, right? This belief system. And that being said, led to, you know, I gained the realization. Let me slow down. That from the outer, the esoteric aspect of what we call God, right? That's within you. God is not in reach and it's far outside of you, and you and God are separate, right? There's no true knowledge of self and only false doctrine, and it really gives religion a bad name. And there's no true religion, because like there are some people out there, not to saying religion or church is bad, because everybody has to start somewhere when they need that, you know, that reminder of like of self, knowledge of self. So I'm not knocking the church. I was born and raised, you know, Southern Baptist, you know, as a child. I sung in the choirs, the youth choir, the vocal choir, the usher board, you name it. I did a lot of different assignments. But what I'm saying is, you know, when you have this outside focus, you really don't know. You chasing something that you'll never find, because you know what I'm saying? Because nobody is telling you like how to link into this force, this energy, right? But force energies outwards to like mythological deities and archetypes, like we talked about before. There's nothing outside of you, and you'll be chasing the wind pretty much, right? And then it's used by, you know, the ones who really know the truth to take advantage of the ignorant, because it's a big business opportunity. If it's not making money, it's not making sense for these people, right? right? And it's used to keep people separated because you got a million types of churches and religions. So like, damn, what's the true religion, right? It leads to confusion, right? And about what's reality and what's true to themselves, and it keeps people from really accessing the actual truth. And it creates, you know, a negative energy because it forces people like, hey, my religion is better than your religion, or my belief system is better than your beliefs. My connection with God or source, you know, is better than yours. Or, you know, you got to go through, you know, such and such just to, you know, get some blessings from God. No, everybody got access. But and you know, as we close things out, and I'm gonna give you my 5 takeaways, it led to, you know, and I saw this profound message. And it revealed to me the inner, you know, aspect of source. You know, man is God, the universal divine energy principle in miniature. God is in all. God is all and in all. Knowledge of self is understood greatly. The true self that's within you. True religion is comprehend that man is his and her own religion, because, you know, you're your own Bible. All right. A man is measured by his actions and deeds and words, right? And energies, you know, mental, spiritual, are directed inward because you tapping into your intuition, your inner voice, your inner self, and you're utilizing your God-given talents and gift, your ability, right? And you keep, and this what this leads to, it keep people in actual realities of life because they know who they are and what they're here to do, and they're not chasing anybody. Okay, there's no confusion. All is understood because you understand your true self that's within you. All right, and it's bringing people together in true brother, sisterhood, mankind. And then the selfish, the Heilig, right? They can't take advantage of anyone because we really understand the actual reality that, hey, the true, you know, God is within each and every person. That spirit within each and every person. And this, you know, and when you really can understand this, it's gonna manifest positive energy. And I've always known this as a child, you know. And what am I saying as I sum things up? Right here, guys. We have the truth still with us, but it's not found in books to any given extent. It has been passed along from lips to ear. When it was written down at all, its meaning was veiled in terms of alchemy and astrology, so that only those possessing the keys could really read it. All right. So if you really need to tap in, remember, you know, not who you are and what you're here to do, and knowledge of self, the 3 initiatives to combating these 7 hermetic principles. They'll take you far. And here are my 5 takeaways as I close, guys. I'm not going to hold you up. Number 1, you know, there's a real hidden hand guiding your steps each day within you. These celestial energies and, you know, vibration that you can tap into. We just covered this in the last series, right? And that God slash, you know, source force equals divine masculine and feminine principle energies that's within you. You know, this God is a status, it's not a person, right? It's a status that you can tap into. It's the generator, operator, and dispenser for the female, because they can have birth children, male, female, and destroyer for a male, right? Makes sense, right? And that really lets you know, like, hey, this source is omnipotent, omnipresent, and it really is all about that feeling, right? Because, you know, you really, you know what energy, frequency, and vibration is, because you are really tapped into self. And you realize, you know, at this time that, hey, man, I'm a change agent. I'm here to do the great work, right? And that's what it's all about. 2, you know, you see everything's connected. There's no separation. You know, you see that, hey, you are in a web, her web. You know, Hebrew broken down is meaning her web, because Hebrew is a Greek word, okay? But her web, we are all in part, you know, part of this infinite web of possibilities. And the word you is an acronym for you know, your own universe, okay? And because we are co-creators of our own reality, because what our thoughts, beliefs, words, emotion, action always going to create our reality and our results. 3, I realized, like, damn, energy cannot be destroyed, only transferred. Death is an illusion. The soul is infinite. So now, so what do I have to do? I was like Will Smith over here. I was like, damn, I got to be intentional with my energy, frequency, and vibe. So I got to share great energy with people, share my story, my ups, my down, be truthful, and share references with people so they can enlighten themselves. 4, death is a new beginning. Because just like a caterpillar, going to a butterfly, it's all about that metamorphosis, right? It's all about becoming the greatest version of yourself as you go through this rebirthing, this abyss, right? Transformation, atonement process on your hero's journey. And that's what it's all about, guys. And the seeds, and I also realized the seeds you plant now will harvest in the next level, mentally and or spiritually. All things must change. We gotta change. So at this time I realized, like, man, that tap into that higher thoughts, like, what talents and gifts can I share to help the planet for the greater good? How will I be remembered, right? Like, you get to rewrite your story. Like, how will I be remembered if I were to leave this planet today? Am I in the vibration to leave this legacy? You know what I'm saying? 5. As we close, guys, I'm taking this military, kind of jargon, lead by example, but they say it everywhere, man. You got to lead by example. It's not just military, it's just the way of life. You got to lead by example. You got to be a man or a woman of your words and actions and deeds, right? So each person has a part to play in the overall book of life, all right? There's no separation unless you want it to be. It's an illusion. It's a trap, okay? Just like competition. But remember, each person has a part to play. Are you on angel time? Or are you on demon time? Are you lifting people up? Or are you tearing them down? It's just that simple, And one thing I want to remind you, chosen one, all of you ones, here to do the great work. When you have a divine purpose and mission to fulfill, nothing, I mean nothing, can stop you. All right, it's all about concentrated focus is the key to really shift into a higher vibration of you. Remember, all is mine. Remember, these synchronicities, signs, symbols, and resources will naturally gravitate to your new vibration, okay? It's all about that concentrated focus and doing the great work. Remember, fear is an illusion to lower your vibration down to your root chakra, okay? It's all about facing everything and rise, okay? Abundance is your birthright. So, at the end of the day, guys, focus on this side. I am, we are, and you know what time it is. This is you. This is me. We one big family, right? And these are the things I learned from my near-death experience. It was more things, but I didn't want it to be a long presentation, guys. But somebody really need to hear this message, and my spiritual team been really pushing me to put this out. And it's no, better late than never, right? But remember, it's not about, there's no cookie cutter recipe to life, okay? Our purpose and mission require I learn a whole bunch of life lessons to gain experience and knowledge for our soul's growth. It's never too late to rewrite your story. You can start now, start today. It starts with a plan, and taking action, finding a mentor. All right. And just repetition is the mother of all skill. You're going to get good at something. But what? If you're doing something every day, you got no choice but to get good. So what are you doing every day? Right? Change your routine if it's not doing anything good for you. You only need like a few days or a few weeks to figure that out. Okay, so take accountability for your life. Take responsibility for your life. It's not about believing Chris. It's about trusting your own intuition. I'm telling you to believe in yourself, trust yourself, know yourself, love yourself, and don't get played out here. It's time to transition from your job and to turn your lifestyle into a business model. Okay, because your thoughts, beliefs, words, emotion, and action gonna equal your reality and your results, not your employers. Okay, it's okay to get the skills, the experience, the trade, whatever you need to level up, but it's not the permanent thing for you. It's not part of your purpose, okay? But keep your money in check. Learn about dividend stock, dollar cost averaging, okay? I have some more information in the description. But this is Chris with Food for Your Thought. If you appreciate the content, drop a thank you. If you want to donate, Cash App is information down below. We'll be back with another presentation. Slow down. We'll be back with another presentation soon. I appreciate you guys. I love you because I love myself. And I had to share this message because somebody out there really needed to hear it today. All right. But again, this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.